The date is July 20th, 1944. You are standing in a room full of men who want to kill Adolf Hitler, and one of them just handed you the bomb. You are Colonel Claus von Stauffenberg, decorated war hero, aristocrat, father of three, and the most dangerous man in Germany today. You lost your right hand, 2 fingers on your left, and your left eye fighting in North Africa, but you survived. And you survived for this exact moment. You are not a Nazi. You never were. But you played the part well enough to climb the ranks, earn the trust, and get close enough to the most protected man in the world. This morning, you boarded a flight to Rastenburg, East Prussia, Hitler's secret military headquarters, buried deep in a wolf-filled forest. They call it the Wolf's Lair. You've been here before, but today is different. Today, your briefcase carries more than papers. Inside it, a British-made time delay bomb, small enough to go unnoticed, powerful enough to end a war. You land. You pass through security. Guards check your uniform, your documents, your face. Your heart is a drum, but your expression is stone. You are a soldier. You have faced machine guns, landmines and artillery fire. You tell yourself this is no different. You are lying to yourself, and you know it. You enter the briefing room. It is a long wooden barrack, not the underground bunker you expected. This changes everything. In a confined bunker, the blast would be impossible to survive. In this room, with windows open in the summer heat, the explosion could lose half its force. But there is no turning back now. Hitler is at the far end of the map table. You see him. He is smaller than you imagined. Pale, distracted. You find an excuse to step away. You need to make a call, you say. In the bathroom, with shaking fingers, and you only have 3. You arm the first explosive. You run out of time before you can arm the second. 1 bomb, half the power you planned for. You return to the room. You slide the briefcase under the table, as close to Hitler as you can get it. Another officer shifts it slightly, just slightly, moving it behind a thick oak table leg. You don't see this happen. You have already stepped out of the room, moving quickly toward a waiting car. At 12:42 p.m., the bomb detonates. The explosion is catastrophic. The roof blows off. The walls collapse. Men are thrown across the room. 4 people are killed. Dozens are wounded. You see the fireball from outside, and you are certain Hitler is dead. You are wrong. The oak table leg absorbed the blast. Adolf Hitler walks out of the rubble with a torn uniform, a burst eardrum, and singed hair. In his mind, he has been saved by destiny itself, and his rage, his absolute volcanic rage, is already turning toward you. You board a flight back to Berlin, not yet knowing you have failed. Back at headquarters, your co-conspirators hesitate. The plan begins to unravel. By evening, SS troops are moving through the streets. The phones are ringing with orders for arrest. By midnight, you are standing in a courtyard, lit by headlights, facing a firing squad. You were 36 years old. They executed you before the news of your failure had even fully spread. The other conspirators were hunted down in the weeks that followed. Nearly 5,000 people arrested. Hundreds executed, some hanged with piano wires so their deaths would take longer. But here is what history remembers. You tried. In a country where almost no one dared to resist, you picked up a bomb with 3 fingers and walked into the wolf's lair. You came closer than anyone ever would. Operation Valkyrie failed to kill Hitler, but it proved something the Nazi regime desperately wanted to hide, that even inside its own walls, not everyone had surrendered their conscience. You were a soldier, but on July 20th, 1944, you chose to be something rarer, a man who decided that history was worth dying to change.